Hi boys and girls. Today I would like to read you the book Cloudette, and I thought, you know what, I'm reading a book about clouds and we're learning about clouds this week, so what better place to read this book than outside on this beautiful day. I hope you guys are getting a chance to get outside today too. It's absolutely beautiful today. So this book is called Cloudette, and you can make a guess that it's probably about a little cloud, because sometimes when you're reading a book you can find a hint about what the book is about on the title page. So we can see that this book is about a cloud named Cloudette. The author's name is Tom Lichtenheld, and he is the author of the book. He's also the author of Duck Rabbit, another book I've read in class before. So let's find out what this book is about. All right. Cloudette was a cloud, a very small cloud. Usually, Cloudette didn't mind being smaller than an average cloud. So this is Cloudette right there, and this is an average cloud. You can see that she is definitely smaller than the average cloud. In fact, being small had lots of advantages. Everyone called her cute little names like, "Hi Pipsqueak," "Hey Shortcake," "Morning Small Fry." She had a lot of little friends. Here it says, "Hey, what's up? Usty." That's Nutty. So she's got a squirrel and a bird as her friend. No matter how crowded it was, she could always find a spot to watch the fireworks. Sounds like life is pretty good for Cloudette. She could sneak into tight spaces, hide in small places. Can you find Cloudette in this picture right here? You got it. She's right in between the two tall towers. She even had a special little place that always made her feel cozy at night. And look at, she's right on the moon. But once in a while, all the other clouds would run off and do something big and important. "Come on, Cloudette, join our cold front. We're gonna make a huge storm. Yeah, we're gonna water some crops and make some mighty rivers flow." "No thanks, I'll just watch from here," she said. Cloudette could see them in the distance doing all sorts of important cloud things. This made her want to do big and important things too. She wanted to make a garden grow. She wanted to make a brook babble. She wanted to make a waterfall fall. And she thought nothing would be more fun than giving some kids a day off from school. And one night, Cloudette lay awake wondering what she could do that was big and important. Now look at Cloudette's face. She looks a little sad. I think she feels like she's getting a little bit left out. She thought maybe she could work for a fire department. But they said, "Sorry, we just got a brand new pumper truck, so it doesn't look like they need any water." Or maybe they needed some help down at the garden center. But they said, "Sorry, these plants take tons of water." Oh, she still looks sad. Looks like she still wants to help out. But nobody seemed to need her. Even here, "Sorry, it's done by machines, and it's a car wash." Didn't even need her at the car wash. Oh, Cloudette was feeling blue. And I love the way the illustrator used the color blue to show how sad Cloudette was. Do you ever do that when you draw a picture? Do you ever use the color blue to show if a character that you're drawing is sad? I've done that before. The next day there was a big storm in Cloudette's neighborhood. The sky got dark, the rain came down like cats and dogs, and the wind blew harder than she'd ever seen wind blow before. Oh boy, this doesn't look good. And when the storm finally stopped, Cloudette realized she'd been blown far from her neighborhood. She didn't know anyone here. "Hi, hello, howdy." And they didn't seem eager to get to know her either. Oh boy. I don't think this is good. But pretty soon she was making new friends and seeing things she'd never seen before. Welcome to our neck of the woods, small fry. What a cute little cumulus. Have you seen our new pal? Barely. And then she heard something she'd never heard before. Ribbit. She looked down at what was supposed to be a pond, but was really just a puddle of mud. What happened to your pond, Froggy? Oh, it dried up and now it's more like a puddle than a pond. And this gave Cloudette, an idea. Does anybody guess what Cloudette's idea might be? Think about it. Tell your mom or your dad or a brother or sister what you think your idea might be, what will happen next. What is Cloudette's idea? Okay, let's find out. She held her breath until she started to puff all over, and then she turned a nice blue-gray color, and she kept growing until she looked like she was ready to burst, and she shook her behind until it made a little rumbling sound, not quite what you'd call thunder, but enough to let people know they might want to grab an umbrella. And then she did what she wanted to do for ages. She let it pour. Look at that. She did it. And look at her face. She is so happy. And Cloudette rained on that little puddle until it grew into a big puddle. And she kept on raining until that big puddle grew into a perfect pond. And as soon as she stopped, frogs of every stripe and spot came jumping into the pond. And they all let out a big thank you in unison. Ribbit. And Cloudette was exhausted. But she was happy. And even the higher-ups were impressed, which got her thinking. Look at there, like, nice work, Cloudy. Yeah, way to water. Prodigious precipitation, Pipsqueak. That was some righteous rain. We knew you had it in you. Wonder what she was thinking. I bet there are other big and important things a little cloud can do. And off she went. And look at the end. Look what she's doing here. She's providing some water for some kids playing in a little lake, a little pool. Oh, I love this book. This is honestly, boys and girls, one of my favorite stories. One thing I do want to ask you though, before I finish, is would you consider this a fiction book or a fact book? I want you to tell your mom or your dad or a brother or sister if you think it's a fiction book or is it a fact book and why? Okay, take a moment. If you told your parents that it is a fiction book, you're right, because if I look up at the clouds right now, there aren't any of them talking to me, and they're definitely not talking to the birds and the trees, are they? There's definitely some neat things that we learn about in this book, about some of the things that clouds can do, but it is a fiction book. All right, boys and girls, I miss you so much. We will talk soon. Bye.